Hello guys, sorry for the noise. My dad's working on the deck, new part of the deck. For today's episode, we're going to talk about expanding your taste. Now, taste in movies and TV shows. Now, the best way to do it, really, is you gotta watch more than... Because some people, they only watch, some people, for example, like watching The Office over and over and over again. Or, some people just watch the same kind of movies or TV shows. Some people, all they watch is the same 4 or 5 rom-coms or the same kind of horror movies. There's always those... If you're one of those people, then it might be time to think about expanding your taste. Because you might... And for a lot of reasons, like you're bored or something. You want to watch something else, but you don't know what to find because nothing catches your eye. And that's, when you reach that point, that's the time where you start trying new stuff. Now, the best way I think to do is look up the top 5 or 10 movies of every genre, like top 10 westerns ever made, top 10 action movies, top 10 horror movies, and so on. And then just find which one of those are available for streaming. I wouldn't buy any, really, until you get used to, until after a while where you know what you want and what to look for, and your instincts become better, and your ability to search for good movies and TV shows have evolved, then you can probably do that and be fine. But for now, I would stick with looking for something to stream or on cable or something, and then watch it. Don't just kind of put it on the background or something. Actually sit down and watch the movie. Be absorbed by it, because a lot of times we don't really do that, and I think that really hinders movie and TV show experiences. Now, after, let's say you give a Western a shot and you saw Unforgiven, a Clint Eastwood movie from the early 90s, Unforgiven, and you loved it. And so you watch the other Western movies and you love that. And then after you explore all the Western movies, you go back to Unforgiven. You're like, I love Clint Eastwood in this movie. I love Clint Eastwood in this movie. I want to see other Clint Eastwood movies. Then you look up all the Clint Eastwood movies and you watch all of them. And you love all the Clint Eastwood movies, and you're like, okay, I love all the Clint Eastwood movies, and I love Dirty Harry, and Dirty Harry's, of course, an action movie, so I'm going to get into action movies. So you all watch all the action movies. Look up, the top action movies, and one of them's probably, Die Hard, and you like Die Hard. Oh, I love the Die Hard movies, so I like Bruce Willis now, so you watch all the Bruce Willis movies, and so on. And that doesn't have to be the same way there. I mean, let's say you try gangster movies and you like Goodfellas. Oh, I like Goodfellas, and Martin Scorsese directed it. I love Martin. I want to see more of his work. So you watch all of Martin Scorsese movies. Then you watch Taxi Driver, and you're like, oh, I like Taxi Driver, and I love Robert De Niro in it. So you look up all the Robert De Niro movies, and so on. And you can do that with all the movies. Okay, that's how you know. And then when you search for those movies, you can figure out which ones are better than others. Now, that part is going to be a different thing, because then you use Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb to look for which ones are... Because some of them in those, like Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, and so on, every actor and director, they've been in movies that are probably better than others. So you kind of want to still watch... That's my dog, Alex. Still want to watch good movies. You don't want to waste your time with shitty ones unless a bad one piques your interest. And you can apply the same formula to TV shows. Granted, each episode of a TV show has different varying directors. So you may want to just pay attention to actors, or if the information is available, people who created the show. Because they do have that. They are show creators. So you look up that information and see what other work they've done. And I recommend starting with movies first, because TV shows, they take a lot more, there's more to them, you have to invest more time into them, and it may take you a while to get into them. Some shows may take you a while to get into them, and it's just a lot more. So I suggest starting this with movies. And then after a while you get comfortable, then you can take what you've learned and apply to TV shows. And before you know it, you've evolved your taste. Even even if you only really pick up one genre, you're still better off than you were before. In this way, knowing all these genres, then you'll never run out of stuff to watch on Netflix or Hulu or whatnot, because it's a pain in the ass to when you're looking for something to watch and you can't find anything. And yeah, it kind of sucks, and you end up wasting time. You end up watching. Well, I heard a lot of people just end up watching The Office again, and I'm sorry, but there's too much good shit. There's too much good shit to watch the same thing over and over. I mean, if you love a show or a movie, you love them, but life's short. You gotta give other things a shot. Okay? And yeah, just branch out, try new stuff, and that's not really all I have to say. That's really how you find, that's really how you expand your taste, just trying new genres. And you can even try B movies. Now, B movies can be a whole nother discussion right there, but B movies and A movies are a bit different, and you also have to keep a eye on tone. Like tone of a movie is very important. It's almost another genre, really. The B movie tone is very different from an A movie tone, but that's a whole nother discussion I'll get to in another video. But yeah, look for genres. Look genres up on Netflix, Hulu, and you can look them up on the internet. IMDb has a top 250 greatest movies ranked by user votes, not critics, audiences. And you can scroll through those, figure out which ones you like from that, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. If I think of something else or I want to add more, go in more detail and anything, I'll do a sequel video or whatever. But for now, that's kind of have to say. But yeah, overall, just expand your taste, because you could find a lot of hidden gems or new movies that you didn't know you would love, but you do. And you'll be better off for it in the long run, really, in terms of happy viewing. And you can probably make more things for your friends or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever to get into as well. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.